Oh, hi guys. So today we are going back to another episode of Science Quill, or as I recently renamed it, is Cheap Science because I am very cheap that I haven't got to buy a premium pass for a free edit video software. So if you guys have any idea, please comment down below. Thank you. So to learn the basics of how a star works, we're gonna learn the basic in the core is this the basics of nuclear fusion. So nuclear fusion, imagine. So I know that the gas planet, the planet that haven't have enough pressure and heat from the sun that collapse all the gas and stuff collapse into the planet like Earth. Those gas planets, yes, they do have other gas like nitrogen and stuff, but the outside those planets in the space, like the real space, not the space include those planets, we have one gas only, and that is hydrogen, the normal hydrogen, the flammable one. So the problem with hydrogen is it is have just only one proton and one atom. So I'm sorry if you guys want me to talk about biology next, but I'm sorry because that this idea just hit me, and yeah, it just hit me, and I just kind of like to do this because this subject is really really interesting. So continue. So imagine what that only hydrogen atom is in the space, right? But then for some reason that in the after inside the description, I'm gonna put it, sorry about that, I'm gonna put it in the description, and you're gonna see it one in the like two more slides. So imagine that they collide each other, the hydrogen atom collide with each other, and they compress each other so much that the heat and the pressure is just rip the atom, just rip the proton out of the electron, and just everything just bouncing around, but it is keep compressing, and when everything bounce around, it creates a lot of heat due to friction, and those friction make more pressure, and pressure heat so much that it's going to a point that everything just, it is so hot that it can fuse a proton into a neutron. You push them together and you have a new atom. So this is the Earth model of so we this is the I couldn't find the only single hydrogen, so I only find this is the deuterium hydrogen and tritium hydrogen. So when you fuse it, this is what you call helium 4. This is what you call helium 4 and a spare neutron. So imagine that you fuse those together so much is until a point that it create a whole new atom. So helium is create helium 4. That a helium that has four, remember, yes, for helium two two proton and one neutron. Yes, it have two neutrons now. So it create an atom called helium 4, and when those heat just could not get out, create it will start to get outside. It will go out from the core. So that's in those heat and friction is what causes you the immense light and energy that our suns have. So the problem with that that it is reversed to fission, fusion and fission, nuclear fusion and fission. So this is fission. A neutron is shoot into uranium or plutonium. Yeah, I believe it's called plutonium. So a neutron is shot into a plutonium, and that plutonium got split it gonna cause a chain reaction. So remember, phi is for splitting, and fu is for coming together. So next, the origin. This is just something on Google. If you just search how a star is formed, it's gonna happen. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you're gonna see it that a star is born with atoms of like elements are squeezed together under enough pressure for the nuclei to start to undergo fusion. So as I mentioned, it fused together, so much heat is released out. So in the core, this is the layer of the sun, right? So everything starts here. The core, it is so hot. Yes, I forgot to mention one thing. The fusion is so hot that it creates something is called plasma. Plasma is like something between a gas and a liquid. It is not completely turned to gas, but it is more like a liquid. It's half this, half that. It's still connect together, but it's very thin and can float in the air. So the important is this thing is so hot that it's create enough plasma in the core. This core of the sun is really hot that is nearly condensed the plasma. The outer core, like the corona or let me see, the chromosphere, actually that is where you see most of the plasma. The heat first, they gonna condense in here, so the heat is gonna get out through the layers and layers and layers. But first, the important is the sun is so hot and so big and so massive that it have a own it that is have its own gravity and electromagnets. So that the sun electromagnets, because we are its nearest, so I just gonna take this as an example. So it's just like a maze. It's like you're going to a maze with blindfold, like level 100 maze in a game that's just going blindfold everywhere. It's still blindfold, so it just bounces around like this. It's just bound around until it's lucky enough to get to the chromosphere and into the corona zone. And so after this, I hope you guys gonna know how to explain how a star works in front of your family. And this is just the basic. If you want to know more, visit Cursor in the nutshell, and they have a really good video explain about nuclear fusion. That, of course, I'm gonna leave it down in the description down below, and you guys go there and give them a subscribe and like because they're very good. So yeah, that's it, and I wish we all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Although it's like 20 more 8 days, but yeah.